Okay, and moving on to new reveals. I'm pretty excited about this. We've got a number of new reveals from virtual TFCon. First, we have the Fans Hobby MB13 Ace Hitter, and this is their masterpiece interpretation of the Junior Headmaster Siren. And here we have lots of imagery. Wow, that's sensory overload for me. And we've got Siren has that little macho kind of ready to battle pose, and lots of images of Siren in the car mode. We've got headlights that open, the whole cab section can open up, and you can insert the Headmaster in it. And in the next image we can see Siren's product shots from the back. Looks a bit clean, and Siren is able to kind of run. And here is Ace Hitter with Athena. They're both scaled pretty much the same. I think the car mode for Ace Hitter is a little bit bigger than Athena. So next we have upgrade kits for Fans Hobbies Overlord or Double Evil. We have the A, which is a new weapon with spring-loaded shells, and B are additional eyes and 2 new faceplates, and we also got additional new chest armor in C. And on the picture on the right you can see the A, B, C new upgrade kits on your existing Double Evil toy. In the next picture you can see how you can use the new gun barrel in the tank mode as well as in the bot mode. And we also see the new eyes and faceplates. You can see that the eyes are in this blue or red color, and the faceplates has Double Evil in a grin or a smirk. And on the picture on the left you can see how the new chest armor looks on Double Evil. Next, oh yeah, Fans Toys has released renders of their new masterpiece Jazz, and this Jazz here has a very good chest. That car chest on Jazz looks remarkably like indented into the whole body of Jazz, and it does not protrude too much outward, and that is very impressive. I really do hope that there is going to be a butterfly joint on this. I have very high expectations for Fans Toys, and I think you guys should too, because hey, they are the fans' choice for third-party companies, and to not give us highly playable toys is just a bit sad. And looking at the shin section and the ankle section, it looks very good. I love how the feet look, and I like how the wheel arcs look on the leg section. I think this is definitely a slight improvement to the Market Toys Jazz in terms of the shins and the chest section, but that is pretty much it. This Jazz does not have as much of a heroic look as what we see in the cartoon, but I think that is what Fans Toys go for. They do not really go for that really short torso, long legs kind of look for their toys. They prefer it to have more humanistic proportions, and the hips and thigh section of this Jazz has a bit of that floating Magic Square Optimus Prime kind of syndrome, don't it? But hopefully when they paint this Jazz up, it will not have that very ugly effect. If you're like me, I love my masterpiece toys with sleek lines and not too many details, and I think this Jazz really gives us that look. And I really hope that they don't try to make this toy accurate, because we want our bots to look tuned and we want our cars to look like real world cars. And speaking of real world cars, here is Jazz, and I think this Porsche looks a bit funky on the front section, don't it? That little bumper section with the headlights looks a bit off to me, at least from this angle. Yeah, I think Market Toy made a better looking car, and I really do hope that this Jazz will scale well with the official masterpiece cars, because from their car bots that we have so far, like their Breakdown or their Hound, their vehicles tend to be slightly larger than the official masterpiece toys. And I don't know what you feel about that, but for me, I would like my third-party toys to complement well with my official toys. And maybe I'm just a minority here, but that's just the way I feel. And look at that nice back section, cleans up very nicely. I like the wheel arc. It looks a bit tall in my opinion, but maybe it will look better in person. And we also got very smoky renders of Fans Toys' upcoming Mirage, and I think this is a hit right at transform element. You know, this is what Fans Toys does best. They love to just shove their renders up every other third parties and not allow the fans to have options. Well, actually we all do have options. Fans Toys knows that it has very strong following, a cult-like following among a lot of us, and they're just going to push their renders out as soon as anyone else shows their prototype. And this is what Fans Toys are doing again, showing us their Mirage, a very beefy Mirage. I don't really associate Mirage as a beefy bot. He's more of a, you know, slender bot with a complaining personality that he does not like Earth at all and he wants to go home. So being a warrior looking robot is a bit off in my books, but until we get better images or maybe a good looking prototype, then I'll reserve my judgment for that. And he will scale with Jazz, and I think Jazz will also scale well with Hound. So I'm a bit surprised that they did not put any images of these two bots with next to Hound, because that will be an indication of the scale that Fans Toys is going for. And here's the two cars side by side. Well, that is it for Masterpiece News this time around. I hope you all stay safe where you are. Stop the transmission, stop the virus from hopping from one host to another. Just stay at home, enjoy your toys, enjoy working online. I am so busy working online, I didn't even have time to do this. So I'm just squeezing this Charged News episode right between all my work that I have to do online. And hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I shall be back in China and give you guys some new stuff. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. What do you guys think of the new reveals? Please leave them in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share button, and also hit the sub and bell icon for more future videos. Again, this is Ben here in Hong Kong, signing off, and I'll see you on the flip side.